Okay, for this week's response to A Midsummer's Night Dream, for the first one, consider what you know of the Renaissance's contributions and inventions in the design of theaters, acoustics, costume, scenery, and special effects. I chose to talk about the scenery for this play because I feel like it was very elaborate. There was a lot of set details that I thought were really cool, whether it was the use of props, like there was acrobatics, there was moving parts, like all of that played a really big role in this play. So for the second question, how are the children integrated into this dramatic world? There were children on stage. One example is from when the children were dressed as props in the set, like they were part of the scenery, like not as actual characters, more like just in the background. And then another time they were in the set, they were dressed as like bouncing balls to act as an obstacle for the other characters in the play and for them to get through. Then, for the third question, something that I noticed while watching the performance that I didn't completely understand and had to do some additional research for. I have never seen the play Midsummer's Night's Dream before, and so in the beginning, when it started, like I did assume that the man sleeping in bed was, and like him getting lifted up into the ceiling was because he was entering a dream. But I wasn't 100% confident that was the message that they were trying to give during the beginning when they cut the trees at the bottom. So I did look into that a little bit more to make sure I fully understood what was being depicted. And then for the first question, what do you think A Midsummer's Night Dream says about identity, power, politics? How does the casting contribute to this? I said the casting choices add meaning to the play and they showcase the relationships between people and how they had to deal with hardships. They showed this a lot in the play with the magical elements that were involved in it and other theatrics that they included to emphasize identity in this play. So for the fifth question, Tamer's production uses many visual and movement images. Describe one visual or movement scene. So one scene that I liked a lot was when there was like the moving colorful flower on the screen in the background. I think that added a lot of visual elements to the play, and while this was going on, everyone in the theater I think was just, you can tell there was no background noise going on. Everyone was really captivated by the scene. I think it was really powerful, moving. So then 2 questions that I'd have to ask for this play is, what was your favorite scene from the play? And if you were explaining this play to someone who has never seen it before, how would you describe it?